Battle to the death, fighting till I take my last breath, till there's nothing left, till this flesh, till this past tense. Got up on the fence, henceforth this intense. I was lost, now a friend, now a force with the pen for the Lord. Yo, check 1 2. Mic, check 1 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Marrio Esco Live. I'm your host, Marrio Esco. Alongside me is my good friend, co-host, Gil Vargas.
What up, what up?
This work? Good. Sound check. 1 2.
You're getting that down.
Audience is good. Everybody's good.
You got your own little cadence now when you do that.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's settled. I got my coffee in front of me. Thank you, Gil. Hey, Gil, thank you for being in the Christmas spirit, man. You know, you could have had the last coffee, but you hooked the brother up. Thank you, brother. I love you. Man. I love you. And what are you drinking?
Hot chocolate with marshmallows.
There you go. There you go. Put some chuleta. Oh, no.
Right?
Oh, there you go.
No, I didn't put whipped cream.
Ooh, but you have marshmallows up in there.
See, Sammy knows. She knows it's good. And I'm sure right now my wife, if she's listening, she must have been like, rookie.
Rookie of the year?
Because that's like obvious.
Man, but the coffee's good, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
I appreciate that. Already in the Christmas spirit. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The Lord giveth.
Oh,
the Lord taketh. So I
drink it.
So you drink it.
The Lord giveth, I drinketh. Thank you.
Thank you for being so gracious, my loving brother. Fire. And I drinketh.
Hey, everybody jumping in. Join the email list. Share the show. Leave a review to my podcasters. Thank you for those who already have. Purchase the products. Go to d2lproductions.com. D2L, the number 2L productions.com. We got hats. Merch,
we got sweaters. Wintertime. You know what I mean?
Fanny packs that Gil, for some reason, hasn't sold yet.
Why you knocking on my fanny packs?
Yo, the last time we talked about the fanny packs, you totally did something that you weren't supposed to do. I don't know. What happened, bro?
What do you mean?
What happened? You were supposed to sell them.
I did. I just said anybody who got a beard like me.
What episode was that?
Don't buy it.
We got to get that episode.
Because you're going to look suspicious.
We got to get that episode.
You're going to have a lot of susplaining. Like, okay, check beard. Check ridiculous bag. Check.
Yeah.
Walking through random street.
Yeah.
Check.
Thanks.
Stop him.
Stop him now. Check. Last step. Shout out to our partners. We love y'all. GOP, the Bar Podcast, the Prayer Plug, Rep the King Worldwide, Rap Remnant, Bridge Radio, 520 Collective, Unashamed Network, Godify, GH3 Radio. Shout out to the Unashamed Network. We're rocking their gear right now.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We received the shirts. We appreciate it. We love y'all.
Man, love it. It's comfortable too.
Facts. And be on the lookout for 2020summerfest.com.
Show that.
GH3 Radio, 2-day event, 75 local, national, and international artists. We already went through the list of the DJs and stuff like that. Go to 2020summerfest.com. Check it out. And of course, our brother Sound the Alarm as well. Shout out to you. We love y'all.
Yo, GH3 is doing big things, man. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Summerfest is gonna be fire.
Facts. And it was you who met MC Nice, right?
Yeah, man. At the Elevation in Boston. The Elevation conference. It was pretty dope, man. And he's a humble dude. Very humble dude. And he was just mingling with everybody, like not too big, you know, to stay away from commoners. Like, you know, he was mingling with the rest of us. Just...
Wait, are you hinting at
No, I'm just saying, like, there are people out there that kind of just went.
Stay away from the commoners. Wait, no, you gotta explain it to do. You cannot just bypass that.
You know, everybody knows.
Oh, stay away from the commoners. Who are they? Can you please name them?
All right.
This is sort of gossip.
This is a fact. When you go to a place that has a high profile artist, is the artist just walking around?
I didn't even share the show
with the
myself.
people. Nah, they got the private area. They got the VIP area where they just chill with their people.
You talking about the artist? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what happened, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, there are people out there that do it and go out and mingle, which is MC Nice. He was out there mingling with the rest of the people, like shaking hands, meeting
Word.
people. And little do you know, he's a well-known person in the industry, like done work with the most famous people, like that you would think he would not want to talk to you if you knew the clientele that he's had. You'd be like, why are you talking to me? And you know what I'm saying? And he's just like that kind of dude. He's cool.
And you wouldn't think that he would be, you know, that he would even exist, right? In some cases.
Especially, yeah. Like
right?
being like in the midst of just the regular people and then him telling you all these great things that he wants to do for the kingdom and the talent he wants to bring together and how much he wants to just unify. It's like, dang, bro, like, where you been?
Yeah, right. Like we've been waiting for a minute.
For real. And he's just, the bigger and bigger and bigger. The first radio station to ever receive a Dove Awards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's just killing it.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even been doing it this long.
And it's not just the radio station either. Like he's a recording artist.
Yep. Also a successful recording artist. His stuff.
Script writer. He has a show right now on Prime, Amazon Prime right now, right?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah. Right now.
You didn't sound sure about that.
No, because he did say Prime.
Can you verify?
Amazon Prime. He did say that.
He did say
that. That's why I said I believe so. But I could be wrong.
Yo, this dude if you're not sure, just be like, nah, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, check that out.
Hey,
not sure. He was like, yeah, yeah.
I believe so.
He says, this is lesson 101, like in court. Aren't you supposed to say
Mario's media training me live?
The answer is not applicable, or what do you say?
Fifth.
I plead the fifth. They're not supposed to say that when people ask you about verification of like who you represent
saying that in life.
Like, are you sure?
Hey, Gil, how was your day?
Oh, fifth. You want Marrio Esco live on your platform. Trust me. The numbers add up. It's amazing. Can we verify? No, just trust me.
I plead the fifth. That's successful business practice.
No, brother. I let my yes be my yes. And my no be my no. You may not verify.
That's actually a very interesting
conversation.
conversation. Can you use biblical principles in life?
No. Sorry, brother. I don't want to verify. I let my yes be my yes and my no be my no.
You're late for work. You know what? I am thankful that the Lord has given me breath, sir. Okay? I am thankful.
The cop pulls you over.
God has given me grace that I even have this job.
Man. Nah, let me stop.
Let us be thankful.
Yo, what up, Brent? My brother, shout out to my brother Brent, man. We love you, bro.
I love you, Brent.
Brent's not going to be rocking with us till the following year.
He's like, man, y'all just whack, y'all cramping my style.
Nah, man, he's doing his thing, man. You know, it's the New Year's. He's settling. He's getting the extra jobs. You know how it is as a barber, bro. You got to hustle.
Yeah, man.
Hustle and grind.
'Tis the season.
Yeah. How was it for you, actually, as a barber around holidays? Does it get crazy?
Yes, it does get crazy, and it's also dope because your real core clientele, like, you know, your peoples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They bless you. You know what I mean? And
that's fire.
It's like in the holiday seasons, you get to know who really looking out.
Yeah.
You know
that's dope.
You build this relationship with people. They even some of them invite you to functions as well. Like I've been invited to cookouts and stuff like that. It's dope, man. You build this bond. So in the holiday seasons like now, you know, it's kind of, you know, cool to see your core people look out for you and be like, yo, man, Merry Christmas, man. I want to give you a little something. And just like, what? The fact that you even thought that.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's dope.
Yeah.
I miss that. I do. That real close.
You don't get that now? You don't get like the side tips?
Because I mean, I go to customer to customer. I don't
you don't go in the house and they're like, wow, you cleaned that super. Wow.
I don't see them every day.
Here's
I was seeing these people like every other day.
You want a lollipop? Do they
lollipop?
Do they hand you a lollipop ever? Come on, tell the truth, man. Nobody ever.
But I've been offered lots of pastries. Help yourself.
You want a pastry?
Some
a treat?
Donuts.
That's
help
a treat.
Yourself to some, bagels. Help yourself to some.
Whose house were you in, bro?
What was this?
The White House? Like, what's going on here? Like, who's this?
It's like country club businesses, man. I be going to some ritzy places. They're like, help yourself to a scone. I'm like, ooh.
Whoa, what is that? Gil's boss comes in, finds him in the hot tub. What are you doing? Gil, what are you doing?
It's like, they said help myself.
And he's like, what? Keep blowing bubbles. Keep blowing bubbles. Vanity of vanity.
Vanity of vanities. All is vanity.
Yeah.
Blow these bubbles, please.
Just one, like you only sat in there for like a minute. You had a revelation. Oh, you know what?
Oh
man,
some would say
back.
I was
Some would say. Here we go.
I was possessed by the spirit of vanity.
Oh man, fire. Let's recap, bro.
I know.
Recap last episode.
Let's get back to the actual agenda.
Rhode Island, Mass. Matter of fact, this is a good time to just cut into a quick little trailer for my dude Concepts. Hold on, we're gonna jump into a trailer to a music video called "Let Me Out." We played this track last week as a feature track. Check it out.
Rain falls on the wicked and the righteous who be fasting. The more we lack compassion, the more it captures the masses. I get on these tracks and point you to the shepherd and the pasture. You run away from love, but really love is what you're after. Outside, you see the laughter. Inside my soul, a disaster. Give me space, I need NASA. My mind swerving through traffic, racing past the sin that seek to separate me from my master. We need passion for our people while we keep on looking past them. Took an axe to my ego, have yet to bury the hatchet. I thought I had control, it took a turn, and I crashed it.
There you go. Let Me Out.
Fire.
Dope track, man. We played that last week, feature track. We had Concepts on in the show as well, and his manager as well, Joseph Moreno. Is it Moreno? Is that how you say?
Montero.
There you go. Montero.
And I'll never forget it. That's why I like to do those accents, because it actually helps me
Montero.
remember. Because I was like, do you want me to say Montero? And he was like, nah, bro.
Nah, it was fire having them on, man. Shout out to them and what they're doing.
Super dope.
Yeah, they have there's a celebration for his most recent album is next Friday, right? What's the date for that?
I believe it is
next Friday.
Yeah, it's the 27th. Yeah,
December 27th out in Rhode Island. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it is a Friday. Dang,
I'm gonna have to get the link in the flyer and all that. But yeah, December 27th, I believe, is next Friday in Rhode Island. Concepts is gonna be there. I need to put the real info in the description, so we'll put it in after that. But shout out to him, man. It was a blessing having him come through. Rhode Island, Mass. It's from Rhode Island, Mass. So shout out to all my Rhode Island masters.
Rhode Island masters.
Masters. Shout out to all my Rhode Island masters.
The masters out there.
Does that make sense though? Something like that.
Is it Rhode Islanders?
Masters. Rhode Islanders masters.
Masters.
But we call them Rhode Island Mass. I messed up.
Wow.
But it sounds right? Doesn't it flow? Kind of like
Rhode Island
makes
Masters. Because I guess you would have to be a master to be a Rhode Island Mass guy.
Facts.
Master.
There you go.
I don't know.
So the last show, so we had him come through. That was a blessing. We talked a little bit about Nick Cannon's whack little diss track. I guess we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. I don't know, Gil. Right?
Yeah.
We talked about Jay Monty. That was like way more, up my alley. Something that I felt was way more intriguing and beneficial to speak about.
Why was that? Why did you feel so connected to it?
Because he came out with his pain, bro. He just he took off his cape and he put on the cross, and he just for him being a public figure, trying to hide that, like, it's not good. He's just letting people know, I'm not your Superman. I'm not your perfect celebrity. I'm a sinner just like everybody else. It's just that it just so happens that this part of the, this comes with the industry, and I love to rap, and I'm not going to fake the funk and pretend like I'm somebody I'm not. I had a little taste of that actually recently. It's kind of funny. It wasn't exactly like that, but I had somebody who is very excited about my music, very excited about what I'm doing. And, I started, the Lord started working on my heart, and I started kind of being transparent on social media.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of like questioning, like, yo, who's this guy? This is not the guy I knew. This is not the go-getter. Like, what's going on? And I noticed, like, oh, that's not good, man. Here I am humbling myself, and it's almost discouraging somebody because I was appearing to be almost like something I'm definitely not. You know, so it was healthy wake up for me on obviously a small scale. You know, this dude is, you know, signed to Sony. You know, he's doing his thing. He's on a mainstream. Yeah, he's mainstream and, you know, doing his thing and stuff. And yo, enough is enough. I respect it. I salute it. You know, I don't know the rest of the story and I'm not following in depth. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? But from afar,
because, you know, from the artist standpoint, you know, in the business, you know, the ugly business standpoint, it's like, you don't want to hurt your image, you know, that's your fan base, you know, so how sometimes being real can be too real.
Yeah.
You know, so it's pretty dope that he's not caring about, you know, the metrics and, you know, what the looks and all that. He's just wanting to be transparent and let the people know he's a real person.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
I respect that. And the Nick Cannon thing, I just feel like, you know, that's a marketing stunt.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I know it's something to talk about. Everybody.
I mean, now the new
some people got real excited about it.
Now new people coming up to the challenge that makes no sense. As Suge Knight's son is coming at him now.
Do you want to jump into that? Because it's a kind of recap. Or do you feel like, is that even worth a topic?
Nah, that's what I said. It was more.
Oh, you're gonna okay. All right, cool. Go ahead. So Suge Knight's son jumped in. What he chimed in with a diss verse too?
No, I guess he wrote something and recorded it, but he's not going to release it because it's too disrespectful.
He said, "Oh my goodness, I have something in the back pocket. I just can't show you
because it's just too destructive.
Oh my goodness,
it's too much.
Can't put that out.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You know, you build that kind of anticipation. You better follow up.
Yeah,
you better follow up with something nice.
I just don't understand any of it. And now they're comparing. The big one is comparing M to Andre
3000. Well, hold up. Now you're diving into topics. We're still on recap.
Oh, my fault.
Dude, you flying through. Okay. You good?
I'm trying to.
You want some of my coffee?
I guess I'm just trying to get into it. My bad.
You good, man?
I guess I'm just trying to get in.
Yo,
I'm ready.
You trying to rush out of here, bro. We just start. This is recap, man. What are you doing? Yo, let's jump into a skit real quick. This is the Daydreaming Rapper featuring myself and Manny Rivera. Here we go. Yo, come in, doors open. What's up, my dude? What's going on, man? How's everything, man? You look stressed out.
Oh, you won't believe the day I had today, bro. I'm going to work, driving the car. The car want to break down on me. I've already been late to work 3 times this week. So they got a written up warning. So now, because I was late again, they're telling me they have to let me go, bro. Let me go from work.
What's this dude even talking about? I'm so annoyed, feel like getting up and knocking him out. Ooh, okay, all right, cool. I need a beat though. Let me try. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, what's this dude even talking about? I'm so annoyed, feel like getting up and knocking him out. And I ain't even listening, I'm blocking him out. I'm about to kick him out the crib, then I'm locking him out. Then it's back to the lab with a pen in the pad, finger drumming on the pads, about to son I'm like dad. Call me Pops when the beat drops, so do the Jets. Mayweather on the beat, I'm McGregor the track. Ooh.
You are messed up, man.
Manny, I love you, dumb. Brother, man.
He was in your thoughts.
Shout out to Manny, I love you, bro. For my podcasters, it was me sitting down at the table, Manny, you know, venting. I zone out and just start rapping in my head. And then at the end, Manny responds to me in my head. And I'm like, oh, man. Yo.
I was not expecting that. I remember when I saw it for the first time, and I was like, oh, wow.
That was a lot of fun.
I was like, where's he going with
this? What is he doing?
Straight up making a track?
Those were the good ones when you didn't know, and then at the end you saw it, and you were like, oh, yeah. And then toward the end, I lost my spice a little bit, man. I started dying out a little bit.
What do you mean?
It's funny because the quality got better, but like the quality of the production got better, but the quality of the jokes started getting dry. Did you notice the same thing?
I think
It's like I started losing my edge. I was like,
well, that was because we were in that speed bag, like
yeah,
everything got to be
true.
quick.
We
Let's
started
just put
dying
out
out.
whatever.
Yeah, that's why we stepped away. Had to refresh our mind, our focus, realign. That's a good creative tip. Matter of fact,
yeah.
let's jump right into creative tip. Look what I have up here. All right, creative tip.
Yeah.
Yep, Gil, you're up.
I'm gonna go right off of that. Artists don't be afraid to freshen it up every now and then.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to rethink and step away from what you're doing and come back with a fresh new mind, and you'd be surprised what you come back with. And I think me and Mario are a testament to that because we have been working on some stuff and it's completely different.
Mm.
And it's just been just taking some time to reflect.
Fire. I like where you're going with it.
It wasn't anything mystical or some candles we lit or whatever. It was just a self-reflection, a time of really getting to know ourselves and what was our purpose and what we needed to do.
Facts.
And that reflection allowed us to come back and become better artists somehow without practicing and that only God can do that. Allow you to see yourself for who you are and also somehow improve on your skill. Just only God can do that.
Bro, that's a fact, man. The experience personally. And I know, like, as you grow in the faith and your understanding of the word and you grow in maturity, certain things that are mystical become almost like normal.
Yeah.
And not that, you almost become dull to it. And it's not supposed to make you dull. It's supposed to put you in awe,
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, just noticing the difference between where I was then and now, I have a better understanding now what it means to be in awe of the Lord just by simply obeying his truths. Where before it was like, I knew obey his truths, Like I understood that, but I was becoming dull to those truths because I thought I knew it. I thought I knew everything, I thought I was like equipped. So I was, you become dull to certain truths and you're like, I know that.
You're not really truly contemplating.
Yeah, you're not. You're supposed to meditate. You're supposed to meditate on the word day and night, right? You're supposed to like really let it, soak in the word.
Facts.
Just because
that's something that a lot of Christians overlook because we get caught up in the time of day and rushing and just go.
Yeah.
Even reading scriptures, we just go through them, read them, boom.
But yeah, it becomes a checklist.
Yeah. So you're not really thinking about what you read. You're not really thinking about those words.
Every time I ask somebody more mature than me about why I was feeling the way I was feeling or whatever, the mature ones were always like, why do you think that is? They were hinting at it. You know what I'm saying? And I always like, I don't know, man, the world, like the world around me, man, it's messed up. Like everything's messed up around me. But they kind of like sat back. It's like the Lord like held their tongue. It's like, nah, you're not going to give it to him. This needs to be special.
Yeah.
This needs to be related to music. Isn't that funny? Full circle, bro.
Facts.
Full circle back to music, back to doing what I love to do. It wasn't until he humbled me when I realized what I was supposed to be doing this whole time.
Yeah.
But along the way, still being blessed in another area, like the podcast, this show. It's been a blessing, dude. We're in 2019, wrapping up 2019. This is the last show today, I think.
It is.
I think.
Yeah, it is.
I think we might do New Year's Day, maybe.
Possibly. Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know. But as of right now, we're pretty much, before this, we're coming to the understanding that this is the last show.
Yeah.
And the next two shows is going to be like clips and stuff that we use for like Instagram, like the funniest moments and stuff like that.
We're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
And you guys are still going to get some dope stuff from Marrio Esco Live. But it's just not going to be us, but it is going to be us.
Facts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. True. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I just thought about the other thing we're going to do with the show.
Yeah.
Okay, fire. I love it. Okay, I'm on the same page. Yeah, so coming full circle to the creative tip what you were talking about, when you humble yourself, right, and you truly seek the Lord, you align yourself with his purpose and his will. And when you do that, you're able to see things that you weren't able to see due to sin and practical words, pride. Let's say pride is in the way. Let's say real easy example. The creative tip, I guess. There's a creative tip, right?
Stop and reflect.
Real easy example is somebody who, let's say somebody's singing. They're taking lessons, they're singing, and they're showing you, and you are also, a singer, and they're flat. Their note is flat, and then you let them know your note is flat. The only way that singer is going to be able to improve is if they accept that feedback
and improve.
Yep. But that pride and the ego doesn't allow it. No, I know I'm hitting that. You know what I mean? I know I'm hitting that note. I know what I'm doing. And that attitude of I know what I'm doing is what gets us in trouble.
Yep.
That pride. That's just a real easy example. It's really not that easy in life. It's really complex. It's like
most of the time you don't have
try
somebody
to justify.
telling you,
you try to justify.
Hey, this is how you do it.
Yeah. It's not like somebody could just say, don't you wish it was that easy? Like somebody could, hold up, Gil, listen.
But I mean,
the reason why is you got to adjust.
One of the things that you and I have both come to.
What we do, we have the Holy Spirit. My bad.
It was I'm alluding to that.
Okay, go ahead.
So is that we put so much focus in just do it and get better, and you're gonna do this and that, not also putting the trust that the Lord has power.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? And
you hear the preaching voice?
Does everybody actually give us a better understanding as well?
Did you hear the preaching voice that just came out of him? As soon as he said the Lord has power, I was like, whoa, what is... Yo, you preaching, bro?
You gotta have power, wonder working power.
Yo, careful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get in that bag. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop me.
Power.
You gotta pull the brakes.
Power. Yep.
But no, you know what I mean? Like, God has the power to give us talents as well.
God
like,
got
improve
me.
us. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I believe that's what's happening too. Like, as soon as you kind of stop, reflect, see that God is...
Listen, you really need to pay attention? Don't you know? I'm ready. How's the song go? No, stop. How's the song go?
You tell me. You wrote
it. Stop. Wait. Yo, come on, bro.
Tell me.
Cut it out.
What did it say? What did you write?
This is going to be the first time we're going to test this. Can we test this?
Stop.
Wait. You really need to listen? Don't you know? I'm ready for submission. How's it go?
I can't remember, man. That's a long time.
What was the name of the song?
Are we really gonna play this right now?
Yeah, man. We're gonna have fun, man.
Happen right now.
I'm gonna look for it, but you're gonna continue. You're gonna
Marrio Esco
continue the creative tip as I look for this because I have to look for this.
That is a creative tip. Stop and reflect sometimes, man.
Stop. Wait.
It's not a problem. It's not bad. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be a good thing to reflect in yourself to make sure you're aligned with what you started. You know, what was your passion? Why did you even embark in this journey? And that's always a good thing to come back to. It humbles you. It keeps you grounded. It makes sure that you don't think you're too much of yourself. You know, because at the end of the day, we all started this to glorify God.
Facts.
That was the main reason. So, but the social media and the game of trying to get known and the algorithms and all that stuff kind of takes away from all that.
Dude,
and you
preaching,
go into
bro.
it and you're like, no.
I love it, dude.
It's about getting my name out. It's about my website. It's about my merch. And yes, those things are great.
Wow.
Those things they help keep
Other
ministries
sounds.
going, but just make sure you stop and reflect and remember that this is all for God's glory. And as long as you keep that in mind, do the best that you can and produce the best that you can. And whatever that is, music, business, entertainment of any kind, whatever it is, do it to your excellence.
Dude, which one is it?
What do you mean?
No one like you, beneath your wings, without hope. Is it one of those?
Dang it.
Sovereign? No. Stop. Wait.
It's the girl one.
Believe.
But is it believe?
No. What you need?
What you need? I think it's
No.
what you need.
Can we play it?
Wait.
We're gonna try it. Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
I don't know why those sounds
This
are
is
coming out.
my first project, guys.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
about to
play
hear
this.
the first
I don't know how
project
this
I
is
ever
gonna
put
work.
out in my life.
Oh, it's working. This is dope.
Yep. This is live and in color.
Wow, this is so dope, guys. We could actually do this. And we own the rights to this song.
We do.
This is Gil, old school Gil. Gil, is this okay to play?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's do this. Let's go back in time. I don't think this is it.
Yo, did I produce this beat too?
You did. Everything you're hearing right now is
Yo, what is
Esco,
this?
just with my voice.
What is this? Ooh. Yo, this is wild. This is too wild. So what do you think about your growth from there, from that? What is that? Like some kind of...
I don't know. You tell me. What is that?
What did I do?
What did you write?
Why did I do that? Why did you allow me to do that? I was like...
I was a brand new artist. I had no idea
at.
what I wanted to do. I never really wrote a full song before, ever, in my life.
Okay.
So it was, I don't know, man. I just couldn't do it. So you helped me out. I'm grateful for it.
Well,
It was a learning experience.
Oh, we're about to have another learning experience. Yo, facts. Don't be not, bro.
We are. I've come a long
this
way.
is gonna be fun.
You've come a long way.
This is gonna be a lot of fun, bro.
It's gonna be crazy.
I can't wait to do it.
Yeah, man. I got some fire for y'all.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man, for real. All right, dope. I like the creative tip, dude.
Yeah, man.
Hand claps for that. Can I hand clap?
Yep. Stop,
dope.
Drop, and reflect.
Stop, drop, and roll. And stop, drop, and reflect.
That's the name of the episode.
That's the name of the episode. All right, stop, drop, and reflect. There we go. Note that. Drop a note.
Stop, drop, and reflect.
All right, dope. Should we jump into a feature track or should we?
Man, we're stopping for a lot of stuff.
You want to keep talking?
Yeah, let's talk
all right, let's save the feature track.
We just played the track too.
All right, cool.
Hey, in this world,
it's up to you.
Never love you.
This is your show, bro. Stop, drop, and reflect.
That was like Elvis Presley. Not a man in this world will ever love you.
All right, dude. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, dude.
Yo, man, you was
it's fine.
You was experimenting in the R&B.
I was. You know what? I had to. You know what though?
And everybody who listens to it, they'll be like, a rapper wrote this, right?
Can I tell you real talk though?
A rapper wrote it.
Little did we know in God's providence how that would apply in the future, huh?
Facts.
Huh? Okay. I hear a voice calling from the heavens.
From the heavens.
A hand coming down from the heavens. Father. Father.
Well, at least it ain't Spider-Man undies.
First of all, I'm like confused because why is somebody saying father from above? I'm like, Father, I want some water to drink.
I want thine water to drink.
Isn't this supposed to be the opposite way?
Father.
What's going on here? Why am I hearing?
Why is it coming from above?
Why?
It's a childlike
Father!
voice.
What happened here? No, that's my son. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So, Gil, all right, start the convo, man. What's the first topic of the day?
What's the first topic of the day?
Yep. You wanted to talk about Suge Knight, son. Did we get into that already?
Well, it's just a slew of responses, I guess, to Nick Cannon and Suge Knight's son got involved. I didn't even know he rapped. Am I out of touch? Did you know he rapped?
I did not, and yeah, I did not know that he rapped. I did not know that situation at all, and yeah. This is like, you know what this is? This is like the bomb is about to go off. You see the wires, you see the cables, and you're like, all right, what do you do as a podcast host in the situation live? Or do you cut the cord? Which cord do you cut? Which way do you go? It's about to explode. I'm choosing my phone, and I'm gonna call the diffuser. I'm gonna call the diffuser on the phone while my co-host steps his game up and does what he got to do.
Yes. So, I guess. We got some news, man. I'm gonna talk about those news.
You don't want to talk about Suge Knight?
Well, you don't have anything to say because you had no idea about it. So,
was this a marketing stunt on many levels?
I mean, it could, but I didn't even know he rapped. So, I mean, if it is a marketing stunt for him to kind of showcase his talent, it's Code 5.
Please.
G14.
Go ahead.
Classified. We have a, the eagle has left the nest.
Go ahead, go. Go ahead.
Now we're hearing the reprimand.
This is fire.
So now,
Tis the season.
Mario called in the incendiary bombs.
You know?
Send it in the chopper.
That's what you do live. And my podcasters have no idea what's going on. But it's dope. Suge Knight's son jumped in. Do you think it's all a marketing stunt for all of these rappers to try to, the battle rappers while and
I mean, he's saying that he doesn't want to release it because it's too disrespectful. So which it doesn't make any sense. Why even say it then?
Cool. All right. What's the next thing you said? What's something else? Anything else popping in secular? What else was it? What's going on in the secular world?
It's kind of dry out there, bro.
It's kind of dry because we're coming to the New Year's. Anything CHH related? I'm sure somebody dropped today.
Somebody dropped?
Yeah, somebody did something somewhere in the world.
Somewhere in the world. Somewhere in the world there's some news.
All right, Gil,
guys.
tell me about the Netflix
promise.
controversy. Let's just jump right into it and stop dodging what we're trying to dodge.
All right, so
tell me the update. What is the deal with the Netflix? Something to do with
So it wasn't Netflix, first of all.
Oh, okay.
It's a Brazilian company, that produced this film that portrays Jesus as a homosexual.
Okay.
It's super blasphemous. It's not worth watching. It's not worth looking for. It's trash. I won't even bother. And it's been this huge backlash, Christians rising up, which is super dope. They put a petition out, 1.3 million signatures, super dope. But the part that I think is crazy is that, now people are rallying saying to cancel the whole Netflix, boycott Netflix. It's not, Netflix aired it. They've been airing things that are contrary to our beliefs this whole time. Yes, Jesus does kind of draw the line. I get it. But canceling a service based on one thing where if you really let's think about it. Do we know where
what was the arguments? I know that there was
that we shouldn't fund them. Like we're funding these projects because we're giving, but Netflix didn't fund this project with our money. They just aired it. It's property that they took and they put it on their platform. It's a business. To them they're looking at
it. What was it as? Like a comedy or something?
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's a straight comedy of Jesus being a homosexual, which is gross. It's disgusting. Why would you do that? And it is messed up. It is outrageous.
It's obvious that
they don't mess with any other religions, but yet they've always poken fun at Jesus in all types of media as well. It's not just this. There's all cartoons that most Americans watch. At least once they kind of poke fun at Christians. So I get it. I understand. But every single thing that we come across, grocery stores to banks, they all have ties to some sort of organization that they use our money to fund these organizations that we don't agree with. Should we now cancel every single thing? Is just because Netflix was obvious about it, we cancel it? But underneath, this was happening the whole time. And at that point, it was okay. But just because now it's in the open, now it's okay. Now it's outrageous. We should cancel it now. So that's the part that I was just like,
because it's blatant and obvious.
Yeah, it's like it shouldn't matter that it's blatant and obvious. Shouldn't we have looked this up? Shouldn't we have seen what the company was about? If it's that serious that you're willing to cancel it just because of that, then all right, well, then we need to be this vigilant for every organization then. Stop going to Walmart, because they support a lot of these agendas as well. Stop going to Target, they support in their ways. You know what I mean? Like, we can go on for days. Go to a local farm then, only to get your groceries.
Where's that post, bro? It's gone?
Which post?
The one that you posted up. I seen it. It's gone?
Should be there.
I don't see it. Is it on your personal?
Might be on my personal.
I am on your personal. So was it on your music?
Maybe it was my music then.
You put it on your music?
Possibly.
Wow, you really wanted to talk to people, huh?
Oh, or did I share it on our network?
Oh, no. I think I'm on your music page.
I think I shared it on our network.
Who are you, Gil? There's a lot.
Who am I?
This is not Gil Vargas. What is this?
I'm only your co-host.
What Where are you, dude? Is that you?
That's my personal page right there.
Okay. Let's try to. Yeah, it's not here. The
We've got a mystery.
The case of the missing link. Watch as we try to unfold this mystery.
That sounds like a kung fu movie. The case of the missing link.
Oh, so sa.
I will get you with the missing link technique.
So, ha.
I love
Hey,
I was like,
what it is? No.
everything was a technique.
Everything
Do you notice
was
how he drank his wine?
Did you see his immortal
There was a
technique?
drinking wine technique.
This is a drinking wine technique.
No matter what they did.
It was some kind of
It's
technique.
like, I can't believe how he devoured that steak. That's the devouring steak technique.
They probably do have a devoured steak technique. You don't know. Oh,
He is at the highest level of kung fu.
He is at the highest level of cooking kung fu.
Cooking.
Cookie fu. Cookie fu. Dude, your link is gone, dude. I'm even looking at your artist page. I don't see it. Anyway, so what was can you think off the top of your head like some of the feedback, like people said anything, or because I know that there was comments, that's why I was trying to look for it.
I think it's,
Can you remember like what people were saying? Because I know somebody actually countered that and you were like, ooh, interesting.
well, yeah, well, they were just saying like that it's a false kind of comparison to say that, you know, using the businesses and using a Netflix, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a false dichotomy. I can't really pronounce
You're
the word.
smarter than me, bro. I don't know.
But what I
Sounds
was
right.
saying is like it's not a matter. I'm not comparing the business models. Like, you know, obviously they're different. Netflix is different to a grocery store. I get it.
Yeah, okay.
But the point is that these organizations are both using their money to fund these agendas.
Mm.
They're using their influence to these agendas. And
Is
I was
your
like,
point-
I'm like, including the platform that we're discussing this on, which is on Facebook. I'm like, we're talking about this on a platform that also supports the same agendas that we're against as well. I'm like,
Facts.
so should we get off Facebook then?
Mm.
Because they fund it. They're in the parades. They're 100% in
So
accordance.
you're saying pretty much stay consistent across the board.
Yeah, if we're gonna be like, oh, cancel, let's boycott, then we need to do this for everything. Then we need to
don't
take
pick
our
and
money
choose
out of
which
all
one.
of these organizations. You know what I mean? You can't just pick and choose. And that's why I'm like, you know what? It's not. Just don't. Nowadays, what hurts these companies is streams.
Right.
There's more sinners than believers. So for every Christian that deactivates his account, there's going to be 10 other people behind them to get.
Yeah, he said, Josh said, yes, we should cancel everything. John the Baptist is my role model. Cancel everything. Cancel all of it. Live in the woods.
For real, it just doesn't make sense, man. Like, it just be practice discernment. You know what I'm saying? But I also agree, if your convictions say, look, I can't deal with it and I need to cancel it, then hey, do what you got to do.
Right.
You know, if that is according to your convictions.
So
but
are you
just think
saying-
about it through.
Are you pardoning? Is Gil?
No, I'm not pardoning. I'm just saying,
Gil
think it through.
Vargas
Don't just cancel it.
pardoning all people who keep Netflix? Is that on your head right now?
No, there's no pardon.
Yeah,
Honestly,
there's no.
you do what you guys do. I don't think there's a sinful decision in either one.
Okay,
if you
that's
keep it, keep it. If you don't, you don't. You know, it's all to your convictions. You know what I mean? Like I use my account wisely, and my family watches good shows, and my kids,
Vargas
we all
indulgence.
enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a benefit to our family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem to us. So just practice discernment. That's really what it comes down to. But I didn't see the problem, and I would have to do that to every single thing, and I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna be like, wait a minute, we're gonna
Hold
go
on, you
Walmart
don't
today?
got time to seek for for discerning and. What's that look for? Well, I'm just trying to.
I'm not saying
trying
I
to have a
time for
conversation,
discernment.
man. I'm just saying.
I'm saying like
Just,
you're gonna
yeah.
look up every single place that you put your money. You're gonna look up their whole
that
background.
was a deadly pause, bro. That was like, I was like, what are you doing right now?
Because
bro?
you knew what you were doing.
I know.
Because this is how you know it. And he's like, so you're not gonna practice discernment?
Wow, what's wrong with you? You're not gonna, discern the matters of your heart. You're just gonna be like, look, I don't got time to discern nothing. I gotta make my decisions. I gotta
Oh
make
my
it now.
goodness. I'm saying
I want it now.
I want it now.
I want it that way.
It's my party. No,
Yo.
I'm just saying, man. It's a lot. Yo, imagine if you just sat there all day, like, oh man, I need an oil change. There's a Jiffy Lube. Wait a minute, let me see what their core values are.
Snap.
I need to look at where they put their money. What kind of organizations do they support? Are they donating to any religious sects? Which one is it? Because if it's a heretical one, I'm not going there.
I can't repeat that. Go. That's funny. No, I know. Yeah. Okay. So what do you do then in those circumstances?
I'll take a few of those Vargas.
No. Go ahead. So what's the answer then? So what do you do? So do you not discern? What do you discern?
I'm saying practice discernment. You know what I mean?
But you just said I don't got time. Okay, I ain't got time for that.
It's a different thing when you're talking about...
I don't got time to check whether he's legal or not. I just need my stuff. Do I got... I don't...
All right. Just practice discernment on everything.
I'm banned.
Okay? If you go to a pizzeria, make sure
I love you, brother,
that
man.
they give to the Salvation Army.
I wish you were here, dude.
Every other organization that you believe in. If they don't go in. Okay?
So when do you?
So I only go to Chick-fil-A for fast food.
Where am I, Chick-fil-A?
Because they close on Sundays.
But answer me.
What happened?
So when do you pause and look into things? Like how you're just saying right now, like pretty much like, I don't got time for that, but practice discernment, whatever convicts you. But are you supposed to like stop for every moment and be like, hold on?
If it's something that you can't control, you know what I'm saying? Like if it can take over your home and you have no control.
What about phones?
It.
iPhones. People say that they practice making iPhones illegally in foul ways, you know?
Like what do you mean?
Like abusing other people in other countries that, you know, are not of age, like kids, like I don't know if it's kids or what, but they say like
for iPhones. Wait,
yeah, iPhones for how they create them or the Jordans, how they make the Jordans in these factories and they abuse like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Even like the sweatshops and all
exactly,
that. Like,
yeah, and how they they make these for dirt cheap somewhere else, and they ship them over here and sell them for triple, quadruple.
I mean, how do you know that all that's true? Like, how can you verify that?
So if somebody came to you and said, brother, man, why you got that? You're supporting this, and then they show you like all these things about what you're wearing. Like, would you be like, yo, I'm going to stop wearing this now? Because, I mean, I'm sure you could trace everything back. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just trying to be real. Like,
I guess if I was presented with the evidence and it's verifiable and I'm like, yo, this
something
is
like foul
legit.
play or something, you know.
Yeah, then company. I mean, as a Christian, I do have a responsibility to make a better decision. If I know this is happening, and my money is going into an organization that's funding this, you know what I'm saying? Like this atrocity. I don't know. I guess you have to practice your discernment. You have to go in and figure that out, find out what's going on.
Could you tell somebody?
But that person would have to come to me because I don't.
Okay, let's say you did your research. You know for a fact this company is doing some foul stuff. Oh my goodness, everybody supporting this company should not be. You know that. You know that. So let's say you bring this to people. Let's say brothers, like in Christ, and you tell them this you shouldn't, and they're like, "Well, I don't believe that, or that doesn't affect me and my convictions," and they keep doing it. Do you have the right to tell them that that's sinful, that you're supporting that financially? Do you have the right to say that?
No, he's not sinning. He's not sinning.
All right, cool.
So
talk about it.
So I could talk to him and tell him my convictions. Like, look, brother, I think that's wise to not do that. Or, you know, I would think it would be best to do something else. You know what I mean? Like, why do that? I don't know. I would try to understand why he has no convictions over it. Try to understand rather than be quick to judge. Like, why are you so cool with that? Maybe I might change my perspective. Maybe I'm thinking incorrectly.
Yeah, Josh says no, you don't judge the stronger brother. If it's not an issue of conscience for them. So you don't bind somebody else up.
Facts.
Oh, wow. That's maturity on both sides.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't automatically.
On both sides.
It wouldn't be wise to judge.
You always hear it on one side. You always hear like, if you're the older brother, you know, look out for the younger brother.
Yeah.
But there's maturity on both sides of the coin.
True.
Because now you, coming into it, need to have the understanding that maybe there's freedom there. Like, I can't say that that's sin. Maybe I got an issue with it. I can't bind him up because of my issue.
Yeah.
Because now I'm playing God. I'm forcing my conviction on you.
Yep.
Well, you're free in that area.
True.
That's fine.
And that's a possibility because there's gonna be things that you as a brother will see somebody else doing you, and it may strike you as like, oh my goodness, why are they doing that?
Right.
But in their conscience, they're not doing anything wrong. It's not a harm to them. It's not a harm to their brothers. It's just something that they do, whatever that is. That's for you and your flesh. You may be weaker and be like, I can't believe he's doing something like that.
Man, I can't eat that steak.
Yeah. Some people grew up,
Man.
completely vegan and they believe eating meat is wrong. And then they see somebody eat meat and they're like, yo, that's messed up. Why are you doing that?
There's none of that. I don't
There
think
is
so.
people who do that.
No,
and they impose, I've heard.
A Christian? Like
well, I don't know about Christians, but I'm saying
the
people.
Lord made the animals.
It's possible. I'm not going to put that past any human being.
What about a kid squashing a bug? What do you say?
I personally, I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh, God.
You don't squash the bugs. You don't kill. Are you one of them? Like, what do you say?
Beef for bugs. I'm
where do you draw the line where it's like, no, that's abusive? Like, these little ones, they're insignificant. You can squash an ant, but you can't kick a dog. Like, what creature in your brain is okay to
we as human beings are foul.
Yo, we judge. We make our own judgment
Look at
calls.
that beetle.
Oh, the beetle is definitely insignificant.
But so iguana come by and they're like, oh my God, this is cool.
Yeah.
I want to hold it and pet it. Like,
you come to squash the iguana, it's like, oh, that guy is sick. What's wrong with that guy?
Bro? That's weird.
Yo, that is hilarious. Man.
Everybody has their preference.
Where do you draw your line?
I don't know, man. That's weird. That's a very weird thing.
Like house pets? That's where I draw the line.
Because then there's people who collect insects and they would react that way. If you stepped on an insect, they'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, life is precious.
You're going to come back as a bug and get squashed.
I don't
heard of that?
I don't know, man. How do Christians think in that way?
You tell me.
That's a good question. I want to ask my pastor. Like,
pastor,
how does the Bible view
my
insects?
daughter is outside with a magnifying glass burning an
ants.
entire ant farm. How do I explain
should I
this?
Be alarmed?
Should I say, wow, to the glory of God, daughter? Like,
it's at a teachable moment and say, God could be that magnifying glass on you. If you
give her the gospel. That is a teachable moment. That is a teachable moment, and you can't give her the gospel.
Mike, he probably would say that.
Of course,
he probably would. Say that. He's slick. He is a slick dude. Like, see, son,
teaching moment.
That right there. You see how that magnifying glass is burning their flesh? That will be God if you disobey and don't accept Jesus in your heart.
All of a sudden, the reading rainbow guy comes out.
This is a reading rainbow.
Just take a look. It's in the book. A reading rainbow. Why? Why is it a reading rainbow? What was the concept to that thing, man?
Oh, man, I don't know.
And why was it?
I love that dude,
Star
man.
Trek?
I love that dude.
I used to get confused every time I saw him.
Because he didn't have the visors on.
I used to be like, where's his glasses? Every time I saw him. I was like, he needs his reading glasses.
He was telling you where they were.
He was like, I gotta take a look. It's in the book. Here's my reading rainbow. And it was the rainbow. It was
the rainbow.
I'm ready, guys.
Visors.
Now turn the page. He's a pastor. Man. Now turn the page.
Yo, I've challenged any pastor to start their sermon like that.
What? Just take a look.
It's in a book in Matthews. I challenge any pastor to do that. You started your sermon like that, you a gangster.
Now you're talking about Noah. The reading rainbow. You start talking about Noah. All right.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Brent tuned out. Sorry, Brent. I love you.
So they come out to the rainbow and the dove.
Yeah, and then the dove.
And that's when he came in and said, just take a look. It's in a book.
Oh, what? Okay, real talk. What was the reading rainbow? What was that? Like, when you open it, it like makes the reading rainbow.
Exactly. That was like the logo.
Got it. Yeah. And he would read a book.
Exactly.
I don't remember anything else of that show. All I remember is
love that part. That one part was the best.
Yo, that's so foul that you tune in just to hear the intro, and then you're like, all right, change.
Then turn it off, and the guy opens the book. Now we're gonna do Mother Goose.
Nope. We ain't
play the intro again.
We ain't listening to any of that. We turn it back when we see the dinosaur cartoon. We're like, turn it back when you see the Dino Wars. All right, cool. And then when he comes on, all right, listen to the intro,
Yes.
and then out. Power
Yes.
Rangers. Bam.
Like, dang it,
Get
man.
outta here.
Just take out your gun and shoot a laser one time from Star Trek. One time, and I'll stay watching.
Oh man, heart is an element. Facts. Did you know that hearts have cells called
Heart
small
cells?
brain cells that actually think and process
That's crazy.
thought and learn and all that. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
so you told me, so like
we
people
just
who-
lost I just saw like our watch number just drop.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you the truth. Yep. There's heart thoughts.
Heart farts.
Heart thoughts.
Heart farts.
Yo, so how does that work? Like, if God renews your heart, like, does that actually imply that it does something physically as well as spiritually?
I mean, according to that information, like, if,
What do you think? Like,
like people who receive other people's hearts, like receiving their traits and stuff like that, like,
well, they say that with heart transplant. Actually, you're the one who told me. Wifey even told you that it does
happens
the
with
same
other
thing
organs.
with
yeah,
an
or
arm
other limbs
or
yeah,
limbs, body parts. Like,
Yep.
you do
Studies have
trans-
shown people receive traits from other people. How crazy is that? Like,
You
you
think that's
receive an
real?
arm of a guitarist, and now you just want to play guitar because that arm was constantly playing guitar, and picked up that trait.
Yeah.
Like, how crazy is that?
Josh said, I'm sure it clears the valves out.
I'm sure what?
It clears the valves out.
What clears the valves out?
I don't know, salvation.
The reading rainbow?
Yo, when you got a renewed heart, like what? Physically, that's what he's saying. He's, come on, man, follow. It's a
Yeah, I
joke.
would say it has, like, I think,
No, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking some sci-fi crazy stuff.
yeah. Like the heart changing.
You think so?
Right?
You think
That's what
we're
I'm
supposed to be dabbling with like changing out hearts, and you think we're
But
supposed?
we do. Somebody needs a
Is
heart
that grace?
transplant.
Is that? Can we say that's the grace of God? Like we can say, yo,
I
by the
believe
grace
so.
of God, dude. Like that dude just gave me his heart. I could live.
Yeah.
That is grace, right?
I
We messing.
wasn't that
we messing
wasn't
with
that
stuff
part
we
of
don't. We don't
what
understand.
Christ was saying, that he's like, you're going to be doing things greater than I? Wouldn't that fall into that category? Being able to take out a heart from somebody and put it into another person.
So if you take out a Christian heart from,
Yo, that's a great
Yo,
conversation.
what happens? You gotta
If a person's
put
heart,
this renewed heart in this one, like
Like-
a physical one, like
they have to be completely changed. You know what I'm saying? So I would think that it has
obviously
to be some
it's,
sort of,
it's spirit, like obviously, right? Are you
Yeah.
following me?
yeah, it has to be a spiritual change, because it's the only way a person can completely change their nature. Their nature is completely changed.
Exactly. So if a saved guy donates a heart to an unsaved guy, exactly.
What
He
happens?
wakes up. Oh, I'm renewed. I got a new heart, new desires. What?
It's biblical. He's like you. He's like, you need to be receiving a new heart. I did,
I did.
and it
I
came
did.
from a really Christian guy.
Just take a look. It's in the book.
I've received salvation.
No, stop. Yeah, no,
No.
but
Is it possible? I don't know.
yeah, but I guess.
Does that fall into that category? That receiving things that are greater than Christ? Like, what do you mean? What could be greater than what Christ did?
Many times in scripture, heart is also referring to mind, I think. Yeah, it's true. Thoughts. I guess the question is like, where is all that stored? Where's the soul stored?
Mm.
Is it stored at all? Is it just like, I don't know. Is there a storage space for it? You know what I'm saying? Like how
Yeah.
much physical is involved with the spiritual,
Yeah.
because conviction is a real thing. And then with conviction, you have real physical, signs, when you're renewed, for the most part, you're crying, you're physically broken. Your external
Well,
is,
What's crazy is that now, like, they're getting so advanced with this stuff that they
Uh-oh, here we go.
actually found a
ah,
protein.
here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, they found a protein
Yep.
that now allows them to edit DNA. So they can edit DNA. They can literally go in there, take
Josh,
stuff out, fix
Is this
it.
true? Can you verify that, please?
And it's called CRISPRs. It's this new huge thing that's happening
CRISPRs.
right now. Yep, it's this protein that this lady found. I can't remember his name. And
they
this is,
can
the whole point of
actually,
this is
like,
not for us to
dabble-
study this.
They can dabble with the DNA
Yeah,
and like add.
legit edit. They
Have
can,
they
they can
have
code.
they successfully done this to anything so far?
Yeah, they've done it to rats. So they were able to give a rat a firefly gene or whatever, and now the rat can glow.
What?
Yep, it can legit glow. They did the same thing for some
The
chimps.
rat glows.
Yep.
Okay, does it glow like the
in
firefly?
red.
Like
Like
blinks?
in red.
Does it blink?
It didn't show it
All right, I gotta
blinking,
look
but it
this
was up. It was like lit,
I'm gonna look this up.
for lack of a better word. The rat was lit.
The rat was lit.
It was lit.
The
bro.
rat was lit. Doo-doo. No,
Saying.
hold up. I'm gonna try to find this.
But it's crazy, man. So now you can go in and if you got heart disease,
should I type lit rat?
Lit rat, glowing rat,
Images?
Just
Glowing
put,
rat.
glowing rat. You put lit rat, you dummy.
Glowing.
He actually put
Rats.
lit rat.
Hold up, I gotta see this. Oh snap!
Look at bro.
Yeah, but that could. You know what? That's
Genetically modified
no.
rats.
No, bro. That's what. Black lights.
No, bro.
Okay.
Come on, man. Look
This
at
is
the
glowing
things.
rat. That's not glowing rat.
Yes, bro.
Glowing rabbits successfully born.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yo,
And
how
look
do
at
I
the
show
ones
the
next
screen?
to it.
Can I show the screen?
I don't know. Can you?
I'm gonna try it. This is dope. I'm gonna try to show the screen. Hold up.
That'd be crazy if you could do that.
I'm gonna do it right
Mario's
now.
attempted
Go ahead.
to
Go ahead.
put the
Keep talking.
article of the glowing rat or glowing rabbit, was it?
Go ahead. Keep
Glowing
talking.
rabbit on there. But yeah, what they're doing is they're genetically modifying them. They're seeing how far they can, change. And there's a documentary on Netflix actually right now. It's called Unnatural Selection, and that's basically what they talk about on that show. How they're found this protein that allows them to edit DNA, and right now they're experimenting with these mice to make them immune to Lyme disease.
That's crazy.
So they're bringing them to right now. They're actually trying to petition to get the rights to allow these rats or mice to roam free and see if they can breed a generation of mice that are immune to Lyme disease.
Wow.
Just crazy. Something that they're able to push forward because that happens over time. You become immune over generations, but that takes hundreds of generations. Whereas now they can create an immune species and let it just take over right from there. Their offspring now.
So now it breeds itself.
Yeah. Now moving forward, that species will never be affected by Lyme disease.
Because of what they modified.
Yep, they modified the gene to not be affected by Lyme disease, which is crazy.
Josh just said he did a reading today. They combined a monkey and a pig in China, but it died after a week.
Yeah, it died after a few days or a week.
But what's the
something.
concept? Is this what they're trying to do? They're trying to create the fountain of the youth. How do we live forever?
They're trying to go in to see how far they can go to make humankind more advanced. That's always the goal. How to make it better. How to improve.
Stronger, yeah.
Faster. Stronger. Live longer.
Stronger.
Vitality.
That's
That's really what it is, man. So imagine if they're able to perfect this and splice animals and splice DNA.
They try growing
combine
human
things.
organs in animals. Yeah. Scary stuff, man.
But even the CRISPR technology, if they're able to successfully combine species capabilities, like for an example, in that same documentary, a doctor was testing this specific fish that can legitimately grow its own organs. That's an ability that fish has.
So they try to
he was
take
like,
the gene,
what if we could use that ability and
then
apply
put
it
it
to
into
us?
the human? Man,
so if I lose a limb, it'll just regenerate.
It'll grow back. Come on, man.
But that's the theory. Can that happen? Can we take abilities from other species and take them of our own?
In essence, we're all made of the same substance, right?
Yeah.
Right?
In essence, yeah. We're all God's
it's a
creation.
fact, right? We're all, we're all made from the same particle, the same source.
Yep.
One creator.
So now these humans are trying to be able to figure out how to combine these different particles and make it useful.
Now they're dabbling.
To us.
So with that, there's consequences to certain things as well. You don't know what.
But what's crazy is that they're getting closer. That's the scary part. And when you watch this, it's crazy because you actually see the scientists speaking with worry. Like they're like, "Yo, we're opening the door to something crazy."
I don't know.
Like, do you realize what door we are now opening? And what we are able to do?
I don't know what that was, but go ahead, keep going.
Like now we're able to do, like, it's limitless now. You have a problem with you? Yo, in the documentary, they showed that they were able to print your entire DNA sequence. So if let's say you had autism, the DNA sequence would show where the error is, like why you have autism. This is the number and sequence that's off. So that's why they can use this protein and program it to that specific number and remove that and modify. Remove that and just put it in a healthy version of that DNA slot and boom, you're off. You don't have that anymore. Because they can edit your legit DNA, and that's what they're experimenting on. That's why they're experimenting with the animals and putting this DNA over here and seeing what happens.
So do you think that some people, how you start hearing the conspiracy theories of the Anunnaki and the people who, have been dabbling with this in the day of Noah, and then the prophecy is going to be like the day of Noah, and people tie in this type of stuff, genetic modification and stuff like that to that story, to that prophecy. They say, "Oh, this is
possible." I mean, we weren't there, but it sounds oddly similar. Some of the things that they were doing, putting animals together and breeding different things together, it kind of sounds similar. You know what I mean? We got one of the people right here saying they put a pig and a what?
A pig and a
duck or something?
A pig and a duck. Now that's
a monkey and a pig. That's same craziness.
Oh yeah, it's true. That's scary, dude.
A pig and a duck. That's outrageous. Oh man, it was a pig and a monkey. Oh, well, that makes more sense.
That's terrifying. That's a nightmare. A pig and a donkey and a silver spoon. A little
and a man on the moon.
I don't know, man.
Why did you go there? But I don't
know.
I love that
we're having fun, dude.
No, but seriously though. This is crazy.
Genetic modification.
This is nuts.
Hi, sir. What color would you like your baby's eyes to have?
Yep.
What color? What color skin would you like your baby to have?
Even before I heard about this,
do you want your baby to be fit?
Do you want your baby to be jacked?
Do you want your baby to be fat and funny?
And when you say jacked, are you thinking Chris Evans?
Can you imagine when you can choose your own
Brad Pitt?
Can you imagine
Tom
a world
Cruise.
where you can legit build your own baby, right?
Build a bear.
Yeah, legit. You can
build a baby.
You can build whatever kind of baby you want. And in that world of perfect bodies and everything, you just see this one random fat guy.
Welcome to Build a Baby.
What would you do in a world where you could pick anything you want and it's just one random fat guy? You can pick what you want. Yeah.
I want the fat
baby. I want the fat baby. Sorry. Oh man, that baby must grow up why did you want me to be fat? You're so messed up.
I could have had bulging muscles.
Everybody's perfect but me. I wanted something different, son. Goodness, respect my decision.
Tom Cruise was right next to me.
And that's my brother. What? Why did you make my brother look like Tom Cruise?
Oh my goodness.
That's foul. All right.
That is so foul. So foul.
Now they won't be mad about their names because how some people are like, yo, I hate my name.
We were trying to build a house of equality, son. We wanted the good looking, the fat.
We don't know why people started. But what if Amazon ships you the wrong baby?
What if Amazon ships you the
Amazon is going to be the one, right?
Yeah.
Amazon. You go to Amazon. You pick out right on the in the database.
Yeah.
You pick out the eye color.
Yep.
You pick out it's like creating an avatar.
Yeah. It's basically
creating an avatar.
You're gonna have
Ship
Alexa in your house, just living, walking.
And then you have to deliver your eggs.
Deliver your eggs. Wow, that's disgusting.
We're gonna.
We're already doing that with the DNA.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Send in your DNA, and we're gonna check your ancestry.
They got the wrong sizing chart.
They got all your DNA.
I wanted him to be jacked. What is this? Can we return it? No.
Can we return it? Our baby's fat. It's defective. Can we return him?
Real talk. No. Okay.
It's messed up.
Real
that
talk.
Is messed up.
I mean,
then they're gonna be all the reviews is gonna be like, oh, this supplier gives you fat babies.
Yeah, I know. we're getting a from our assistant producer in the background.
As crazy as things is getting, man. It's getting I know it's nuts.
Yeah,
out
no
there,
facts.
Man. That's not even far fetched.
It isn't, dude, and that's how cold it is. And that's real talk. We can't be desensitized, yo.
Yo, for
Because
real.
you know what's scary? It could be true. Yo, in the next few years, who knows? You got all kinds of companies going out of business because everyone's doing their Christmas shopping online. Amazon is banking, bro. I see Amazon trucks.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yep.
80% of our Christmas shopping was done on Amazon. That came straight from wifey's mouth.
And that is exactly why all the stores is closing down.
Yep.
You got the Toys R Us.
Why am I gonna go out there
My
in the
daughter
cold?
is never gonna
Why are
hear.
we driving in the,
I
in
wanna
the
grow
snow?
up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us.
Ain't
See ya.
never gonna hear that. She's
What
gonna,
happened?
That's gonna be a fictitious story.
Man, and that's a dope
Like,
song.
Hey, do you know that there was a store filled with toys?
I love
From
that
shelf
song.
to shelf, and you can frolic through each shelf and skip
what was
and
it?
look at all the
Frolic?
toys that you
What
can't
did you say?
afford.
How did you say it?
Frolic.
Frolic.
Yes.
Frolic through each aisle. Frolic through the aisles
Yes.
filled with magnificent
Enjoy.
all types of plastic.
Tell me when you were a kid, you didn't go through the halls and just be in awe and amazement of all the toys you
Yo.
can't afford that your mom's going to tell you to put
I
back.
want this one and that one and this one. He's just pointing them all out.
Tell me not. Hey, my mom was
one.
looking at me all the time like, mira
You
que
ain't
lindo,
getting
you're not getting
any
not
of those.
one of them, so don't even touch it.
It was just a treat of walking through Toys R Us.
Exactly.
It's just a treat of walking
And you
through.
just look at it like, oh, it's just going to be a cool place for them to look at. No, it's torture, Mom.
It's so messed up.
It's torture.
They treat it like an arcade. Like this.
Yeah,
ain't- what are we doing?
Yo, why did our parents treat it like it's some museum?
They
This is like a hall of
You know
temptation.
what it was? I know what it was. They didn't have to put coins. You don't have to spend no money. You go to
That's
McDonald's.
messed up.
You go to McDonald's right before you hit Toys R Us. You take them through Toys R Us. Play for free, kid. Press some buttons.
Play for free, and then we get yelled at by the clerks. Hey, kids, put that back. So we can't even really play with them.
Keep it walking. Keep it moving. Ma, we didn't buy
And
anything.
then my mom is threatening me. Si tú rompe eso, you break that. Oh my God.
You can look, but you can't touch.
If you break that toy, ooh.
It's
And
a
I'm
wrap.
over like, man, I can't even
Pop out.
touch these toys. So why are we here? Why are we here in this
Why?
in this
Ma,
in this
you got-
dungeon of torture?
man, you got a happy meal.
And it's all the latest and greatest toys.
Play with that.
And it's even more embarrassing when you see one of your friends
Oh,
buying
man.
one of the dope toys, and then they're like, "Hey, what are you doing here? I'm getting the new Phantom Galaxy shooters," and you're like,
We're just
"Yeah."
walking through.
And we're just walking through,
Just a window shop.
hoping the dollar,
That's a window
hoping the
shopper right
dollar
there.
section has at least some jump rope for $1.
Ma, can I at least get a bubble gum out of the quarter machine?
How much is it? 25 cents. Too much. If it was 5 cents, I would have given it to you.
Does it take penny?
Does it take pennies? I got 5 pennies.
Oh man.
Nah, my mom wasn't that cheap.
But
I'm rationing
we're moving
my
on
mom's
up
right
though.
now.
We're
I'm
moving
rationing
on,
on
we're
my
moving on
mom's.
up because now the ghetto is five and under. What do you call that? 5 and below.
5 and below. Yo, you know what happened? The candy
When
the
the
little
economy
candy stores with
grows.
the quarters combined together and said we should open up a store.
Yeah.
Because you go in that store and it's all things you find in a bubblegum machine.
That's all. You walk into
It's
a
an
big
entire store.
bubblegum machine.
Yeah, some nice stuff to put inside a gumbo ball
Yo,
machine.
you know, you can see the greed when they start making a little bit of
if
money.
not a gumbo
listen,
machine, the hook machine.
Listen,
Tell me not.
talk
You know
about
the hook machine, Sammy. Don't turn away and not ignore me.
Man. Yo, you could tell when greed starts kicking in because now you get a little bit of money and now they're 10 and below.
They're 10
Now they upgraded. Now they're like, hold on, they're doing a Netflix on us? How you doing that? Start off at $4.99.
It
Now we're
starts
at
at
$15.99. Oh, 5 and below. We're humble. 10 and below.
I've been
We're getting
asking that
upgraded.
even when Family Dollar first
20
came
and
out.
below.
Family Dollar, if you ain't around here, Family
Getting
Dollar
money
like a
now,
discount
huh?
store. I walked in there, I'm like, man, this is $5, $10, $20. This ain't no dollar store.
What happened?
They're trying to take my
What happens
family's
at the
dollars.
dollar store? Get a little bit of money, get a little pride. It's a dollar store. No, we got $5 stuff now. Yeah.
Like you need to change the
Everyone
name
got
from Family
bonuses. We're
Dollar
making
to
some money.
Family's dollars.
Yo, actually, they're the ones that are beating out the other stores because you can get them cheaper there than you can on Amazon, and you can go right down the street and grab your stuff.
Yep. True.
That's why they're still surviving.
They're still surviving because you can still get a box of cereal for $2.
Yep. So everyone's still going there. It's worth it. It's worth the drive.
Yo, you better
Hey,
go down
make
there,
it worth
man.
everybody's drive. What
Yep.
happened to the dollar store? Inflation.
And they got Crunch-a-Munch. You can't hate on Crunch and Munch.
Yeah. Yeah. There you
Actually
go.
sounds good right now.
What? Crunch
Some
and Munch? I
Crunch
don't
and
even know what
Munch,
you're
man.
talking about. What's
That's
a
the
Crunch and
caramel
Munch?
popcorn with the peanuts.
I have no idea.
Crunch and Munch. Come on.
I'm not a sweet guy, man. I'm more like,
okay.
you know,
You're not
I like meals.
You're like, oh, okay.
Meals are more appealing.
Or
to
your
me.
mom's cheesecake.
Okay, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. And yep, Samaris's mom's pumpkin pie.
What? I ain't never had her pumpkin pie.
Fire, bro.
Okay, that's
with
messed
whipped
up.
cream.
Why you gotta
Whoo!
be that right there?
And the
cussing.
cheesecake.
You're
Fire.
cussing on the show right
The
now.
cheesecake is so fire. I don't need to put anything on that thing. I just eat it straight
Yo,
like that. Cheesecake.
Straight up.
Give me a
That
glass of milk.
Cheesecake is delicious.
I'm good.
It's messed up.
What?
It's too delicious. Because
Yeah.
then you eat it and it's gone, and then you're like, what now? What's left in life?
Yo, we're gonna jump into our feature track real quick. This is Big Breeze, Dear Church. Here we go.
Dear Church.
I'm on the 17 now. I know that we all sin. 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 Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. I know that we all sin. 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 Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. I'm finna pop me a snapper. Once I drink it, then I'm in my mood. Gotta keep it alive, I'm so cool. Back in the day, used to break all the rules. Had to get right and come to my senses. Or they looking at me like I'm different. Cause a youngin' be preaching the word. Make my mind, I'm not chasing the herd. Rather stay down and start me a circle. Get a late, so they calling me Urkel. Got a Bible stuck down in these trolls. Oh, they hating on just how I'm living. Keep that word on me, that's what it's pimpin'. Keep that word on me, that's how I'm living. Keep that word on me. Hey, don't try to block out my vision. Stop. Hey, don't try to label my tag. Stop. Yeah, I'm going hard by my dad. Yeah, you cannot be in my class. Yeah, unless you just helping me brand. I know that we all sin. 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 Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. I know that we all sin. 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 Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. Don't try to judge me cause you feel like you doing better. I was thinking how I really got lost. Step aside the church, they judging my walk. Why they judging? Shed a thought and now they look at me different. Why they tripping? Hey pastor, let me tell you how you were tripping. Thought we were building no spirits. Thought we were welcoming out. Corinthians greeting like Paul. Hey, tell me how can I be y'all? Walking, I'm standing up tall. Trying to motivate, living this image. And it still ain't the day, ain't seen it. And you know I ain't breaking, but a lot of you kept. And a lot of you say, but you ain't trying to say it. And it really so sad. Guess it's all for the bread. I know that we all sin. I know that we all sin. I know that we.
Yo. So that was the featured track. Big Breeze, Dear Church. Love that sound, brother. Feel that pain, brother. You know, sometimes you got to talk about things that are challenging and difficult, man. You know?
Yeah.
You got to put it out there. You know, but you gotta carry that cross. I like it. Yeah. I like it. I like this. I like the style. I just feel like it's authentic. It's raw. I like the feel. You know, what do you think, Gil?
I like it, man.
Yo, shout out to
I
the
like
Prayer Plug too, man, for putting us on to dope music, man.
For real.
That's where we get most of our music is from the Prayer Plug. And they're constantly, you know, sifting through music and going through stuff, and you know, they're constantly in tune with what's going on out there. So,
yo, speaking of what's going on out there and music, they just released that now. YouTube is now counting for Billboard counts.
Yeah.
Like for the Billboard charts or whatever, the top 200.
Yeah.
They're now including video streams, which is sick. They never accounted that before.
So now they're keeping track of that as well.
Yeah, that's gonna count.
So that incentivizes more visuals.
Yep.
That's
more
dope.
visuals, more posting, more content, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a music video, because you know they use graphics.
Yeah.
You know, for artists out there, if you don't have the budget for a video, you could do that. You could put up a dope graphic and your song right behind it, and that's a great way to put it out there if you don't have a budget for a video.
Thanks.
So that will count if you have your song out there in the right platforms and you have the right codes, and you know Marrio can speak on that, all the right codes that you need to accurately keep track of your streams and plays and all that. Now YouTube counts. And if your number gets on the Billboard 200, they're not just using the streams only in purchases. YouTube also is now a factor. Just super dope.
You know what? Props for YouTube, man. I love YouTube. They know how to incentivize the creative, and obviously, you know, they're a business, and they want to incentivize the creators because it makes them money as well. You know, that everybody, if they draw traffic to their platform, they create, you know, more opportunities to make money for them through ads, which also benefits the creative as well as the businesses, because we can now, you know, promote through Google Ads and stuff like that and link it up to your YouTube. And then you'll be able to, you know, promote your music videos or your channel through that. It just incentivizes everybody. Like, that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, create an avenue that builds that incentive for the creatives and the businesses. And now together, everybody's thriving. Everybody wants to create quality versus quantity. And that's why, you know, that's why they try, the hashtags serve a purpose. The key, you know, words serve a purpose. But at the same time, they track those keywords because they want to stop the traffic with people who are just trying to manipulate the system.
Yep.
So they want to make sure that what your hashtag and or the information that you're providing through your through the description and all that, the meta tags and all that, that it's actually accurate to what you're representing in your content. Because you got people that are all trying to manipulate, you know what I mean, the system. And we also we're going through that process, and conviction hit us. And it's like, yo, let's just, you know, this stuff influences quantity over quality.
Yeah.
And then now that's where you get the clickbait. That's where you get the rush. That's where you get the race. That's where you get a bunch of cheap products. That's where you get trash. And it just births trash. And now you got to cover the trash with some sort of glamour or story. And that's what you have. Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's where you get the birth of Tekashi, the illest troller, the illest clout chaser. He is the greatest example of what we're talking about when it comes to clickbait, clout chasing. Like he is the troll.
Yep.
He became the king of that. He understood the internet very well. He knew what made people tick on the internet, and everybody after him was sort of influenced by that, because you saw the rise of Tekashi 6ix9ine, the influence that he had. This dude was going on the Breakfast Club like, I guarantee you this is going to be the most popular show you ever had. And boom, his word came true. Like, yeah, he was right. He not only talked the talk, but he backed it up. Everyone's like, oh, shoot.
He understood the systems really
well. And everybody was sort of forced behind him to play the same internet game. Everyone saw it. Everybody was like, yo, like, and now you see a bunch of, that's where I think clout chasing has always been a term, but you haven't heard it that much before Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now it's clout chasing, clickbait. Now you got all these terms and stuff like that. Trolling. Like, it was birthed from him because he really harnessed all those elements perfectly. And now the Christian is sitting there like, what do we do? Like, and not that nobody was trying to do it, but you could see little sense of, you know, how do you apply these strategies? Now everybody's clout chasing.
It's easy to get up there because you know what I mean? You are not also, and this goes out to my Christian brothers, man. Sometimes we think we're doing the right thing, but in reality, we're not. And a perfect example is being in that mindset, like content, just throw it out there, saturate the market with the word of God. And it's like, but is it your best? Is every single one your absolute best?
Right.
Is every piece that you're putting out there
I love what
excellent?
you're saying. I love what you're saying.
Or are you just trying to saturate? It's subpar quality, but it's good enough. It's good enough to appeal the ears. You know, it has the good sound. You know what I mean? But is every word intentional? Is every beat? Is every feeling? Is every...
Don't put too much.
You know what I mean? Like, is everything in there? Or are you just like, this is a dope track. This is good enough?
No, yeah. No, you don't think also... And to kind of piggyback on what you're saying, don't think also if I just apply everything biblical in here, I'm good because I'm giving God glory. It doesn't, the art doesn't matter. The way I pronounce it doesn't matter.
Because it's theological.
It's because the elements of the Bible are in it. I'm good. I feel like that's a lack of respect for the art. I think I've even mentioned that before, that you got to be called, you got to have the talent there, and then you got to be faithful with the, we said this before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have.
I think this is when we were like...
Mara's like Spurgeon. He's like, your size of your chest got to be 34 millimeters in order for you to be an artist.
You got to be called for it. And I think that's affirmed by many things, not just the church, the local body, universal body, but your own personal convictions as well. At the end of the day, you're going to stand in front of God, not your congregation.
Yeah.
You know, not your pastor, not your spiritual advisor. None of those people are going to stand in front of your king before you. It's just you and him. And hopefully between y'all, Christ. Yep. Hopefully the mediator, you know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, you gotta find the will of God in your life and be faithful to that calling.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
And when you line yourself up, we talked about that, when you line yourself up with the will of God,
excellence.
A lot of things become clear, you know? And so just in everything, excellence. You're right. There was a sermon by Vodi Bakum called The Two Trees. Go check that out, man. I highly encourage you guys to check that out. It just changed my perspective. That's what really like set me on fire and helped me understand as well. Helped me understand to speak to my situation personally. So praise God for that.
Praise God.
So yeah, man, we're just up to an hour and a half, closing out. And it was a dry week. We're chilling.
Yeah,
we're having fun.
We had a good time.
I think we definitely had a good time regardless.
This is the last show of the year.
Facts. I did want to show something.
Believe it, man.
I want to see if I can.
We've been doing this for a full year, man.
Let me see if I can pull this up.
Oh, but we got an announcement too.
Go ahead. You make the announcement.
So Concepts, who was on our show last episode. Was it last episode? Or was it the one before that?
Yeah. Yeah, Concepts was last episode, yep.
Yeah, the last episode we had Concepts. He's actually having an album release on December 27th. We're going to actually be hosting.
Facts. Yo,
and we're going to be hosting.
That's fire.
We're going to try to either pre-record it or actually have an episode there. We'll be in touch. You know, we'll let you guys know exactly what we're going to do. But it's going to be Friday, the 27th December. So stay tuned. Either that day, if you don't see us, it's because we're probably going to film it and show you guys probably the following Wednesday. Oh, you hear that, bro?
Yeah, keep going, because I want to try to see if I can troubleshoot that.
Well, that'd be interesting if you could do that. So if you guys can hear me and it sounds terrible, I apologize. But we're going to be hosting the event. It's going to be pretty dope. This is going to be the first time we actually film a Marrio Esco live at a movie theater.
I did it. Yay!
Yo, that's dope.
I know how to troubleshoot that. Hey, hand claps.
Hey.
Now, whenever that happens, we can troubleshoot that. Dope. See, you see it live. Go ahead, go.
I think we should record a little
character.
Yeah. A character that comes in and goes,
That's how you learn. That's how you learn, y'all. Yo, never get discouraged, y'all. You guys want to do this? You gotta have thick skin. Never get discouraged. Keep it going. You know
Don't be scared.
Keep it going, Gil. All right, Gil, go ahead. Tell them. So yeah, it's a Concepts project.
So we're gonna be filming there.
I'm excited about that because that's gonna be our first time. Yeah, at an event, actually hosting right there live at an event. I don't know how the show is gonna actually be because we got to figure all that out about as far as internet and stuff like that. But either way, we're gonna record as a backup and we'll be able to share that, Lord willing, at one of our shows. Moving forward, the next two shows since next Wednesday falls on Christmas
Yeah.
and the following falls on New Year's Day, we were thinking of doing clips, like a whole bunch of clips. So we'll still do a show, but it won't be live, obviously. Definitely not for next Wednesday. But for New Year's Day, we're still undecided about what we want to do there. Do we want to start the New Year's and do a show, boom, right on New Year's Day, which would be cool?
That would be kind
Or
of
do we
fire.
want to take, a couple weeks off and then come back, refreshed after 2 weeks off? I don't know. We're going to decide. But either way, there will be something available, Lord willing, for you guys to enjoy for an hour and a half. So next week, it's just going to be a bunch of clips together. And hopefully, if you take a listen, hopefully we'll have a good laugh or something like that for an hour and a half.
Thanks.
Hopefully I could bless your day, your long work day, your long commute, wherever it is, your gym time, whatever it is that you listen to us, or your wood shop. Shout out to
your wood shop.
Shout out to our brother.
To your wood shop.
Facts. Actually, I want to put. Hold on. I want to show something. Yeah, I want to show something. So yeah, so the next following weeks, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to pull something up real quick on the fly. What was that? I hope I'm not pulling that up.
Yes, it looks exactly.
No.
Like I'm about to pull up
Let's see.
a barbell.
Oh, this is gonna be funny if it is.
It's a barbell.
No. Is it?
That's gonna be
How did I do a barbell? That's no, it can't be. Is
That's
it?
awesome.
No, it's not. Awesome.
Okay.
Check this out, guys. Look up on the screen. This is from our brother from Ireland, right? This is Ireland?
Yes.
Yeah. This is our brother from Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah.
Homies can be together forever. He's folding up a hymn. You can see a picture
It's
of
like
him.
two hymns put
Of
together.
him with a hymnal. I don't know if it's on he's doing Bible study or he's at church or I don't know where he is, but he got the hymn out and he's folding it up so it reads on the top. The titles go into each other. Homies can be together forever. Shout out to our brother from Ireland.
So
we
dope.
love you. That's so encouraging, man.
He's in church
We were
thinking
laughing
about
at
us.
that.
Weird.
That's
And
dope.
I love it.
That's dope. So yeah, man.
That's
Until
awesome.
next week or next year.
Yeah, man. We love y'all.
We're looking forward to the New Year's. Keep us in prayer. Keep us lifted. This has been an awesome journey. Closing
Yeah,
out 2019.
A full year.
I feel
75
restored,
episodes.
man. I feel renewed.
Woo.
I don't know if y'all seen the growth from the beginning till now.
hope so.
Man. So we're praying for to be faithful as we continue serving the universal body as well as the local body and continue to
shout
build,
out to
man.
our partners too.
Facts.
We wouldn't have got as far as we got
Yeah,
to
man.
without the support.
Facts. We love
We
y'all.
love y'all. Just continue to grow. We can't wait for what 2020 brings. 2020 vision.
Oh, don't. Yo, grace and peace. I love y'all. Till next 2 weeks or next year.
2020
either way,
vision.
next year. Peace. Listening on the podcast, be sure to check out my Facebook music page, Marrio Esco 1. Again, 2 R's in my name, the number 1 at the end, Marrio Esco 1. Be sure to like and follow that page because I like to give updates on who I'll be interviewing and leave a description on what we'll be talking about. And I also like the real-time one-on-one back and forth interaction. If you don't have the time to join us on Facebook Live, be sure to check out my podcast. It's called Marrio Esco Live, 2 R's in my name. Again, you'll see the white silhouette of myself with the cross underneath. Be sure to subscribe to that and follow the link as well to whatever podcast you're using or however you're receiving the podcast, and leave us a review. We love to hear feedback. You can also hit me up at music@marrioesco.com and just hit me up with some feedback and ways that we can improve the show or the things that you like and enjoy. Any type of feedback will be highly appreciated. Grace and peace.